So here we go. This is what I've got in exchange for my 2010 Mitsubishi Lancia FQ330. White's in the garage, having its work done. And this car is absolutely, Jesus Christ, terrible. The throttle, everything about it. The car is absolutely atrocious to drive. Listen to it. So let's just get out of my driveway. Pull out of here. There we go. Right. Jesus. I'll leave the interior light on. I'm not too sure if it's going to interfere with the camera because it's quite bright. It might do, it might not do. Let's see how it turns out anyway. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be getting my car back from Mitsubishi. They've had it well over, well, a month and maybe a bit now. It was making a rattling noise, so I had it taken back to them. They've had a new clutch pack put in it to stop the rattle, but on doing so they said it had secondary noise, so it took them about another week to find out, well, hopefully to find out what this noise is. And apparently it's the oil pump, which is located in the bottom of the sump. So you can imagine it's quite hard to get to. It's quite a big job. Lucky enough for me that the car is under warranty. And yeah, like I say, that's a stroke of luck really. What I will say is to anybody who's thinking about buying an Evo X, don't matter what horsepower it is, but if it's the SST version, I'd be very, very careful in buying one of those, especially used, because the transmission in them, it's mainly the transmission that goes wrong, if I'm completely honest, in the Evo X. And the reason it goes wrong is because people don't know how to look after it. The SST gearbox is actually a really, really good and really strong gearbox, only if you know how to look after it. Oil should be changed every 5,000 miles. People might beg to differ, but that's just in my opinion. I mean, that's what I change in my car, is every 5,000. I do the engine oil every 5,000. Sorry, quote, every 7,000. So I do the engine oil every 7,000, and I do the gearbox oil and the filters every 5. I don't think people realise the amount of, you know, the internals of the SST gearbox. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, if you see one in bits, I suppose if you own one, you've googled it and seen, you know, how this transmission works. Like I say, if you look after the transmission, there'll be nothing wrong with it. It'll last for ages. You know, people say, "Oh, you should only change the transmission fluid if you're driving it hard." This, that, the other. Come on, it's an Evo. You're not going to drive it like an old granny, are you? Let's face it. You're going to drive it hard. I drive mine hard. Not all the time, not constantly. I haven't took it to tracks yet. But it's an Evo, yeah. I do drive it hard. So therefore, you know, I don't drive it hard all the time. I drive it hard sometimes when I'm racing somebody or something like that. But then, you know, everyone's got different opinions. You know, I know I stand with my car. When my car comes back, I'll know the car. You know, a lot of my people said to me, "Oh, you know, you've had nothing but problems with this car since you've had it. Blah blah blah. This, that, the other. You should sell it." Why? Why should I sell it? I mean, my whole opinion on this car that I bought, yeah, it's a used Mitsubishi Evo X, and in my opinion, it had 2 previous keepers, and I think they just wrecked it, absolutely wrecked it, you know. And unfortunately, I got the blunt of all that, and I've had to pay for it by not having a car. Lucky enough, like I say before, it was under warranty, so I haven't got to pay a dime out, basically, you know. Anyway, this is the car that they've given me in replacement. It's crazy. I mean, I don't know what they was thinking when they designed this car. It's like for a 4-year-old or something, isn't it? I mean, I think this car would suit my daughter down to the ground. She's only 4. It's actually like a little go-kart with a shell over the top, basically. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, getting back to the Evo. Hopefully, fingers crossed tomorrow that it's not making any more rattles. Everything's sorted. They've located the problem, and tomorrow hopefully it'll be collection day. So hopefully I'll be able to pick it up tomorrow. And we can do a little review on it when we go and pick it up. I'll be taking the GoPro with me, obviously. Should be interesting. We'll walk in the garage with a GoPro strapped to my head to see what they've got to say for themselves. You know, when you go on these sites and you see these Mitsubishi, you know, these forums of Mitsubishi, and all you see is, oh, my engine's making this rattling noise. And then basically you get a bunch of people that took their Evos to Mitsubishi and they've just told them, oh, don't worry, it's normal. They all do that. They tried that with me. They tried to tell me there was nothing wrong with my car and that rattle was perfectly normal and there was nothing wrong with it. Well, I argue the fact that I do not want the car back until this issue is solved. Because I know for a fact, if I went and bought a car like that from a showroom and it was making the noise that my car made, there's no way you would buy it. It's as simple as that. So Mitsubishi telling you, oh yeah, it's perfectly normal, is crap. But getting back to the forum site, what the point I'm trying to make is, basically all these people have taken their car back under warranty and Mitsubishi have just turned around and gone, oh, it's normal. So then you've got a band of people on, you know, the forum, Mitsubishi forum, all believing, yeah, that noise is perfectly normal and telling other users that the noise is normal. It's bull, basically, absolute bull. You know, they can't be trusted. Yeah, anyway, so getting back to that. Oh, my car, you know, it's nothing wrong with it, it's perfectly normal, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, I beg to differ. If that's the case, why has it been in the garage for 3 months? Why have they just fitted it? Let me start from the beginning. Let me just start from the beginning. What my car's had in the 6 months, I've only owned it for 6 months. For the 6 months I've owned it, my car has been in the first time I went in the garage, they said to me that basically it don't need a new gearbox, it needed the gearbox just needed a rewrite. So yeah, I went along with that. I didn't know nothing about the gearbox at the time, you know, I'm beginning to learn this car. So yeah, I went to pick the car up, they rewrote the gearbox apparently. It seemed exactly the same to me as when I took it to them. Basically about a month after this issue happened, got into the car. I always warm my car up before I use the transmission because obviously, you know, they don't like, put it this way, if you've got an Evo X SST and you just start it up in the morning and you just drive it, you'll find that it won't change gear because it's cold, the fluid's not ready. So I always warm my car up for 5 minutes. I let it stay stationary for 5 minutes, basically, on the spot, and then it will change gear absolutely smooth. But I don't know why I keep jumping from question to question to question. It's just I've got so much going on in my mind about this car, you know, all these problems that I've had with it, basically. You know, it's just, oh, I've even lost myself, man. How's that? I've lost where I was. No, I haven't. So anyway, yeah, so after a month of this rewrite, I got in the car one morning, I started it up, I let it warm up like I just explained for 5 minutes. Go to put it in drive, and there's no gears, it doesn't select any gears. So I went to Mitsubishi, and guess what? It needed a new gearbox, which I quoted in the first place. Now, I don't know if you guys are aware, a new gearbox for a Mitsubishi SST is £9,000 just for the gearbox. That's with no fitting, no labour, just for the gearbox. £9,000. The oil, the transmission oil that you need for the gearbox, it's about 7 litres, it's about nearly £400 just for the oil. So you can imagine, if you ever, you know, if you've got an SST and it's on the warranty, it's going to be extortionate. We can nearly buy another Evo 10 for the price of that. You know? So then anyway, after the gearbox issue I had with the car, The car always had a rattle noise when I bought it. It always had this like slight rattle. You know, at first I thought it might have just been a case. I always wanted an Evo, so I didn't really look into it that much. And you know, I thought it might be a case or something might be loose. But I had it put up on the ramp. I've had all the belts dropped off it, and the rattle was just. There's no way this was normal. You know, they was telling me it was, but obviously I know it wasn't normal. And after them telling me it was normal, and then me not accepting the car back and saying, well, I don't think it is, they've replaced the gearbox, the clutch pack, and as far as I'm aware, up to this stage, now they're replacing, tomorrow they're replacing the oil pump chain. Not the chain, the oil pump itself, and probably the chain as well. So, because that's what the engineer believes, that rattle is coming from that area. So hopefully, you know, hopefully that is the issue. And all well being tomorrow, that when I go and collect this car, it's going to be running smooth as it should be. You know, it should be all good. You know, but if it isn't, you know, like I say, it's under warranty, so I'll get them to change everything. If I, you know, until they find the problem. Until they find this problem, I won't be having the car back. They can keep it. So as far as I'm concerned, they've put a new gearbox in it, they've put a new clutch in it, they've put a new oil pump on it, along with an oil pump chain. They have to do that anyway. If it still makes a noise, then we're going to go timing. We're going to go timing belt and tensioners and that sort of side of things, I think, next. You know, and like I say, this car will be fixed. If not, they can't fix it, I'll have a refund. It's up to them. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to tomorrow to get this car back, get out of this crazy little thing. In fact, I think I'm going to see my daughter. I think I'll just let her have a little drive, because it'd probably suit her down to the ground, to be honest. Oh no, I've got someone on a bike in front of me. Here we go. What's that crazy little kid doing back there? Yes, so I'm over quiet for a little bit now, guys. This is the missus, by the way. She won't know that you're. She's not even known as a camera here.
Get in the car, darling.
You alright?
Yeah. Get in the car, babes. Here, quick.
So do you think the car will be ready tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so.
So they definitely said to you, oh, it's more than likely the oil pump.
They said it is the oil pump. Ella, sit back, please.
And the engineer said that.
Yeah, hold on. What's she doing? Sit back, Elle.
Sit back and put the seatbelt on.
I did Jana tattoo as well.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What tattoo did you do there?
A beauty spot on her face.
It's not a tattoo then, is it?
Oh!
It's not a tattoo then, is it?
I got video.
Oh! Smash it up. You've got to be careful.
Ella, sit down.
Oh. Jenny's car is a right...
I've got my seatbelt on.
Yeah.
pain. Ella, have you got your seatbelt on?
Yeah.
Do you know this car suit you, Ella? I reckon you should drive it. Quite big heads in the way, that camera.
I know, sorry. Where are we getting, how much money have we got? Where are we getting food from?
We've got no money. No money.
Yeah, is there no money left?
Nope.
Did you get me a drink?
Nope.
Well, what did you buy then?
What do you mean, what did I buy?
There was £10.
No, there wasn't £10.
What was there? £5?
There's like, that's the change.
And a £5 note?
Yeah, that's gone. I spent that on 2 bottles of water and that. That's first.
Can we stop at the chicken shop and just get something for Marcy?
Why can't he go out and get food? Why does he always have to... Why does he always have
well,
to...
we're passing it, babe. I got you a packet of crisps.
Sit back away from the camera. The camera can't say anything. Jesus Christ.
I did Dolly on Jane's arm.
What's all that? What's that?
I'm charging.
So is this car going to be ready tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so? So they said to you, we think, you think so, they think so. When you ask, they say, oh, we think so.
Yeah. Straight on. Oh, the other chicken shop. Is it not going on?
But Marcelo's got money, so why is he not going out to Why is he not going out to get his own food?
Ella, put your feet down.
You know, yesterday he came all that way just to go to the corner shop.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Ella, don't do that.
I can't believe how you let him get away with that sort of stuff.
How come you're driving the car?
What do you mean? Because I wasn't going to wait around while you were fucking around doing whatever you're doing. I don't give a shit about that. It's a fucking piece of shit anyway.
It is, isn't it?
Ella, you going to sleep? There's no way I was going to wait around.
I did a beauty spot up here on Jan.
Yeah, you know,
How's everyone?
She's not hello, is she? She's a bit of a nutter, isn't it? She's a bit of a nutter.
Oh, Ella's got a tattoo. Should I go get a tattoo?
I've seen it. Did she say anything to you?
No, this is real.
Oh my god.
She meant she was trying.
Did you do one?
Yeah. Oh.
So what, you're going to the chicken shop here?
Yeah.
And how much you think we're going to get out of
Don't
it?
know. I'll see what there is. Just chicken.
With what?
£2.
She's gonna get chicken with £2. She's gonna get chicken with £2.
Where are you going? What are you doing now?
Can't be that ugly. You'd be moaning by now, wouldn't it, surely?
My friend said.
Oh yeah, he said, oh, why is the phone flat? I don't know, what a fucking battery operator? Maybe because she uses it all the time, I don't know. It is a proper goat kart, isn't it?
Where are we going?
We'll go to the chicken shop just down the corner.
What? Right.
Yeah, it's just there. See what that sign is? That's it.
Preston, right.
Well, you're the one who want to stop. And watch the GoPro as you get out.